There is blood, gore, intense violence, nudity. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Hey, welcome back to Digital Woods, where we're going to play 40K. Hooray. First off, you may notice that we're currently doing the old way of our intros. It's because our green screen is currently down for repairs and improvements. So look forward to that later. As for this game, I'm going to be playing Ultramarines. And Tom's going to be playing
Night Lords. I got a taste for them. I want to continue the reign of terrors.
It's going to be terrifying. But anyway, this is going to be a 750 point game, and let's just get into the army intros.
Alright, folks, here is my 750 point battalion detachment of Night Lords. This is once again pointing out the fact that our green screen is currently down, and we are going to be using this for the time being until we can get it back up and running. So, starting off my warband, I have a Chaos Lord with a Combi Bolter and a Power Fist. For second HQ, I have a Sorcerer with his Force Stave and all the regular standard weapons. He's going to have the psychic powers of Miasma of Pestilence and Warp Time. Quick forgot, my Chaos Lord has the Warlord trait, Lord of Terror. It's not the Night Lord specific one, but it should be. For troop choices, I have 3 squads of Chaos Space Marines. One squad is led with a sergeant with a combi melta, and there's a melta in that unit. Another squad has chain swords instead of bolters. One melta in that unit. The sergeant has a plasma pistol. And the last squad is led with a sergeant with a combi flamer. So those are my 3 troop choices. I have one dedicated Chaos Rhino. It's got a combi bolter and a combi plasma. For my fast attack choices, I've got a group of Raptors with the sergeant with a power fist. And I have 2 Chaos spawns. All of my infantry units, including the Raptors, have icons of despair. And to get that, my entire army is basically going to be Mark of Nurgle. It doesn't really give me anything. It allows me just to take a couple extra upgrades like the Icon of Despair and the Miasma of Pestilence psychic power. And that is my 750 points of Chaos Space Marine Night Lords.
Alright, so here's going to be my 750 list of Ultramarines. Starting off with my Warlord, which is going to be the big guy carrying the axe here. He is going to be a captain in Terminator armor, carrying with him a relic blade and a combi melta. And the relic he's going to be bringing along is going to be a Santic Halo, might be mispronouncing that. And his Warlord trait is going to be Adept of the Codex, which is the Ultramarine Warlord trait. Next, on to my troops. I've got 3 nearly identical groups of Tactical Marines. The only difference is this group right here, their sergeant is going to be carrying a flamer. Next, my elite choice, which is in the nice whites over there, the Primus Apothecary with just his standard kit that he's bringing along. Next is my heavy, which is going to be a Venerable Dreadnought, all the way in the back right. He's going to be bringing a Assault Cannon, Stormbolter, and his Dreadnought combat weapons. Second to last is going to be my group of Fast Attack, all the way in the back left. A Assault Squad with Jump Packs. All of them are going to be carrying a standard kit, except for their Sergeant, who's bringing along a Thunder Hammer. And lastly, because I almost forgot my secondary leader character, is going to be a Lieutenant carrying a Thunder Hammer and a Combi Grav. The rest of his kit is standard. And that's my 750 list of Ultramarines.
Alright, here we are deployed for our Cloak and Shadows Maelstrom mission. I won the roll-off for choosing deployment type and zone, went with Hammer and Anvil. I also managed to finish deploying first, so I'll be going first for that regard. In this mission, each side generates 3 tactical objectives, or up to 3 tactical objectives each turn. Standard First Blood Slay the Warlord Linebreaker is in effect, but it is also very dark outside. So firing at any enemy more than 18 inches away causes a -1 to hit. And I think that's about it, really.
Yep.
So, do the Ultra Smurfs take first turn?
Let's find out. No, not with a 3 they don't.
So it will be Night Lords. Turn 1. Yes. Okay, turn 1 for the Night Lords. As within this mission, there's also another special rule that says that your tactical objectives you draw, you keep hidden from your opponent. So Mike has currently left the room. So here we go. Starting off. Possible. Very easily done. Okay. Alright, so I need a D6. Number 3. Which is, conveniently, right here. Alright. And that is going to be my tactical objectives. On to movement. Alright. Movement for Night Lords, turn 1. Pretty much everything in the army, excluding the Rhino, advanced. Moving up the board. Alright, well that's it for movement phase. On to psychic phase. So my psychic is going to go ahead and cast Miasma of Pestilence on the vehicle. And get it, it's warp charge 6.
Alright. Don't think I'm within the appropriate amount of distance to deny that. Am I?
24, no.
Okay.
So this has got a -1 to hit him.
Fair enough.
And then he's going to go ahead and pop warp time on it as well. And he got it with the minimum required of 6.
Alright.
So it's going to go ahead and move.
Oh no. Did they disembark before or after?
Before.
Okay, good.
It's
not open topped, is it?
No.
Okay.
Alright. For shooting, now that all psychics all taken care of, it's just going to be the Rhino going to go ahead and fire some shots. It's going to fire its combi bolter into... I have a 2-up save, so I'm going to try for that. And it's going to fire its plasma part of its combi plasma up into them.
Alright.
So starting off with the combi bolter, total of 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Alright, and then wounding on 5s. Not a 1. Oh well. And then the 2 shots from the plasma part of the combi plasma. This is going to be hitting on 3s. I am not supercharging. 2 hits. And then wounding on 3s. 1 wound. I do have 8 command points, so I'm just going to go ahead and burn 1 right now. For a 2. Alright, with an AP -3, your 2-up save becomes a 5-up.
Alright then, 5-up then. That, I think, is a 4. It is in fact a 4. So.
Down goes one of that squad.
Pop!
And that is going to be the end of my turn.
Alrighty then. On to my turn, turn 1.
At the end of my turn, I score all 3 of my objectives.
Which I now get to know what they are.
So first off, I had advance. At the end of your turn, you have no one in your deployment zone.
Fair enough.
Second one, Master the Warp. Successfully cast 1 psychic power. And then mission critical objective, which was number 3. I'm currently holding it. I get only 1 from that. I do not get the D3 for you holding it and me knocking you off of it. So I get 3 victory points.
Good way to start.
Good way to start.
Alright, so Ultramarines turn 1, finding out what my tactical objectives are. First, I'm going to have Domination. Score D3 plus 3 victory points if you control every objective marker on the battlefield. I'm not going to get that this turn. Slightly less lucky than Tom. No prisoners. I have to kill an enemy unit in this turn. So that's cool, and if I kill more, I get more. And lastly, blood and guts. I just have to kill an enemy unit in the fight phase, which could happen. So, now that I have those revealed, let's hide them so Tom does not know what they are. And on the movement.
We forgot to mention that we were doing the mysterious objectives and literally forgot to roll for them.
Yes.
So this unit discovered that objective and got a 4, which is targeting reroll. It gives them the ability to reroll 1s when shooting.
Pretty good.
Yeah. They advanced, so they couldn't have shot, so.
Yeah.
You want to roll for your 2 that you revealed?
Yeah, for this one right here, 4.
Targeting relay.
Nice, and that one over there, a 2.
Nothing of new.
No. And your chaos technically started at 1, so.
They started at 1. 4. Wow, there's just
targeting relays. So many targeting relays out in this forested hill area.
Yes.
Alright, back onto my movement. Alright, so movement-wise, I had this group move up, and that's the only thing that moved. They just moved their full 6 inches, stayed put, stayed put, stayed put, readying for a charge. I kept them unmoved because they're perfectly aligned to shoot that. So why not? Outside of that, on to shooting. So starting off the shooting phase, I'm going to have just an assorted amount of bolt gun shots into your tumor-ridden tank. That's going to result in 12 total shots hitting on 4s. Which is a lot of 1s. I wish either one of those guys was next to them, so. That is 4 hits. Wounding on
5, so I'm tough 7.
Wounding on 5s. 1 possible wound.
No. And no AP, so 3 up armor. Nope. You'll take it.
Hey, I dinked it. Next is going to be the Dreadnought, firing in with 6 shots from his assault cannon, starting off, hitting on 4s. Wow.
Ooh, that miasma coming in real strong.
Yeah. So next he's going to have 4 shots from his Storm Bolter, also hitting on 4s.
Oh, those hit.
There we go. And then wounding on strength 4 versus
Tough 7, so 5s.
5s. That's
cocked.
cocked. All right, 1 hit or 1 wound.
1 3-up save. Nope, 2. Wow, failed both of those.
Yay!
Miasma doing the real saving going on.
How many wounds total does that have?
8.
All right.
I'm sorry, it has 10. It's down to 8.
Fair enough. All right, so next in the shooting phase is going to be my Warlord firing his Combi Melta as just the Melta into the tank. Hitting on a 3. Nope. I'm going to spend one of my command points to reroll my forever one. Let me retake that. Because I forget which one it is. It's the captain can reroll 1s to hit.
Yep, and lieutenant's 1s to wound.
Yes, so let me reroll that for his. 4. That hits.
Yes.
And then wounding on a strength 8 versus
Tough 7, so 3s.
3s.
2.
That I'm going to spend a point on.
Yes. 3.
3.
Alright, and you said it was AP minus 4?
Yes.
So it goes right through.
Goes right through. And that'll do D6 damage.
For 1. Was a 5. Can't reroll it.
I can't because I already did.
Mm-hmm.
Darn. So that's 3. Next is going to be the lieutenant firing his combi grav gun as just a grav. Alright, so he's going to be hitting on 4s. Damn it. Alright,
That
so
miasma.
that miasma is saving your butt. Next is going to be my Primus Apothecary firing his Absolver pistol, bolt pistol, into the tank, hitting on a 4. 5 hits. And wounding on strength 4 versus 7, so 5s.
No.
Darn. And lastly, this group with 6 bolt gun shots hitting on 4s. This is super hard to hit. Rerolling 1s. So 1, 2, 3. Half. And wounding on 5s. 2.
Now I haven't really made any of these, so it'd be nice to see some 3 pluses. Another 1 goes through.
Do you want to spend a point?
I spent what?
Have you already?
Well, I haven't spent one this turn cycle.
All right.
And
you spent 1 point, unless whatever you spent it on cost 2.
No, this was 1 because it was the reroll. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Yeah.
So 4 damage.
Yeah.
And that's all shooting taken care of. Last thing I'm going to do is declare a charge with my dreadnought into your tank.
Yep.
So your overwatches.
Yep. Total of 6 shots from the different bolt-based weaponries. Hitting on 6s. None.
And
2 plasma shots. None. Okay.
And my can't miss charge. Made it.
Do you want to wrap around a little?
No, I just want to get in there. Alright, so I've got 4 attacks coming in with his dreadnought assault weapon. Hitting on 3s.
3 hits.
Whoop. And wounding on 3s.
2.
Ooh. AP minus 3, so you're 6 ups.
6 ups.
Nope. Sweet. Does it explode? Or do you have some kind of something to save it?
Spent 2. You know what? I'm going to spend another reroll.
Is this the same phase?
6? No, it's the fight phase.
You're right.
And that is a save, so that is
Oh, damn
3
it.
damage only.
Oh.
Which does mean he's at 3 wounds remaining, but he is not destroyed.
Damn. So close. Alright, that's the end of my portion of this turn. Would you like to fight back?
Oh yeah, I do technically get to attack.
Yeah, have
back.
like your one piddle. Just put them next to.
Yeah.
They're right there.
What is Chaos Rhino with 7 damage done getting attacks back? I'm guessing
1.
I'm guessing 1 is probably correct.
28.
D3.
Oh wow.
When he's at a 1 or a 2, it's 1.
Ah.
D3. 3.
Fair enough.
I like those ones. He's hitting on 6s. No. Okay.
And that is the end of my turn. I did not get any of my objectives.
You want to discard any of your objectives.
Yes.
Go ahead and reveal and discard.
I think it's that one. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one.
Which is...
Domination.
Ah, fair enough.
I don't need that.
That's it. You've got this one, you're already winning.
Yes.
You're holding all objectives.
It's like, I've already won. I don't need this, but it's nice to have.
Yes.
Alright, so that's the end of my turn. On to Tom's turn 2.
Okay, turn 2 for the Night Lords, generating 3 new objectives. Alright, that one is unfortunately back here. Ah, so this one's going to be from the book. I'll get to that in a moment. And lastly, he does not possess any of these in his army to start with, so that one goes away. I generate a new one. And that one is also from the book. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and from the book, I had a 12. And this one. Ooh, that one could be real good. Alright, at the start of turn 2 movement, Gotta take care of this before I discuss anything else. On a 6-up, it regains a wound. No. Alright, movement-wise. Disembarked both squads from inside of the Rhino, then fell back this way out of combat with it. Advanced up the Lord, advanced up the Sorcerer, advanced up advanced one Chaos Spawn up, advanced the other Chaos Spawn back. Moved them up a little bit to get into rapid fire range. And at the end of the move phase, called in the Raptors.
Ah.
Speaking of the end of the movement phase, we're going to go on to Psychic Time. He's going to go ahead and slap Warp Time on them.
Ugh.
With a 5, that is not enough to get it.
I'm guessing you're still remaining outside of my range to deny.
I might be in range.
Or did you
right now.
move forward?
I moved up. 5 is not enough to get it, so I will spend one of my command points. That brings me down to 4. And 7 is enough to get it.
Alright, and now let's see if I'm actually within distance.
You're going to be in range, more than likely. 24-inch range. I think that's...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's like 18.
Cool, so hopefully I'll get above a 7. We have a 6.
So it goes off, which means these guys get a movement phase. Alright, and the Raptors ending up there for their 12-inch move. Just not enough room for them to be on the same ledge with them and be outside of 1 inch, so oh well. Alright, last thing Psychic's going to happen, he's going to go ahead and smite him. And get an 11, which means the D6 smite.
Oh no, and I already used my deny, not that it would matter with an 11.
For 3. Alright, I'm going to keep the 3, I'm not going to reroll anything for that.
Alright, would you mind passing me a dis? Thank you.
You're vulnerable. Kicks off.
Alright, so, because I took wounds, my, his special ability kicks off Unyielding Ancient, which is basically roll a d6. If you get a 6, discount the wound.
Yep. None.
I didn't get any d6s. Well,
Any 6s.
any 6s.
Okay. That is it for Psychic. It is on to shooting. Alright, starting off some shooting with this unit right here. It's going to put everything into the Dreadnought. So let's start off with the 2 Melt-A-Guns. Hitting on 3s. I really want the Dreadnought to die this turn, so down to 3. And now wounding on 3s. Both go through.
Damn it.
And with an AP of -4, no saves, so d6 damage each. However, I am in with Melter range, so I roll 2 dice, take the highest.
Yep.
Double 6s. I'm just going to roll these 2 again. 4. So that is 10. 13 total damage. Well, 10, you get all your 6-ups. If they all go through, total of 13. You got to make a lot of these.
Alright, so 10 6-ups. Let's get a lot of these. I got 1.
Alright, well that would have been enough to kill it as is.
Yeah, he's dead.
I measured everything's outside of 3 inches of him for him to explode.
Yep.
So that will be a first blood for
Damn
the
it.
Night
Bringing you
Lords.
to 4 points?
Yep. And taking out that big threat.
Bleh.
Alright, next thing to shoot will be this group of Chaos Space Marines on the hill within range of that targeting relay. Firing down a total of 10 rapid firing bolt gun shots. Hitting on 3s. 3 right misses, and 3 rolls because of the targeting relay. Get back here.
Which, those who may have noticed earlier, I should have rolled separate for this group down here.
So 6 hits, and wounding on 4s. For 4 wounds. You do have a 2-up save, because no AP.
So 4 2-ups. Yeah, missed 1.
Lose 1. You are in range of your apothecary, but that's a separate thing. Okay, doesn't give a fill no pain. Okay, so 1 guy will be going down from that unit, unless you want to re-roll it.
No, I feel like there's possible for other things.
Okay. And next, I want to have both of these units fire all their shots into that.
Alright.
I'm going to start off with the 8-bolt pistols. Hitting on 3s. Actually, sorry. I have to do them separate because these are still in range of him for his rerolling ones.
Ah.
So So starting off with the 5 raptors that are close by. Hitting on 3s. No reroll is on the raptors. Wounding on 4s. 2. So 2 2-ups.
2 2-ups. Again.
One bites the dust.
I'll reroll that one.
Okay. Alright, next is going to be from this unit, firing 3 bolt pistols up into that unit of tacticals, hitting on 3s. Get to reroll the 1s because of the Lord nearby. 2 hits. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. 2 2-ups.
2 2-ups. Made it.
Good. Alright, from that same unit, the Meltagun, hitting on a 3. Hit. Strength 8 versus tough 4, so 2s. Wounds, AP -4, so your 2-up becomes a 6-up.
Alright, well then, 6 up. No.
Okay, and that's just one guy did.
Meh.
And then the... Actually, meh. I have to check now.
Actually, I'll swap that out for this guy.
Okay.
What's surface area?
True. Now the plasma pistol going in. Hitting on a 3, not supercharging. Hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. With an AP -3, your 2 becomes a 5-up.
Yay, 5 ups. No.
One goes down. Okay.
Anyone else?
This has got some shots. Not great.
It fell back, didn't it?
Oh yes, it fell back and I don't have any special rules. Advance, 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 advance. Yep, okay, that's it for shooting.
Alrighty then.
Okay, moving on to charges to declare, starting with this group of Chaos Space Marines, declaring a multi-charge into the Tacticals and the Captain.
Alright. In that case, I'm into Overwatch. Starting off with him. 2 shots from his bolter. Hitting on 6s. 1. Wounding on
4.
Yep. 4s. Nope. Next is going to be the Flamer. D6 shots. 6.
Automatically hitting.
Yep. Alright, so wounding on 4s with the Flamer. 2.
2. 2 3-ups. Ooh.
2 go down.
Leave. Alright.
Next is going to be the Combi Melta from him, starting with the bolter part, 2 shots. Hitting on 6s, nope. And then the Melta part, nope.
Okay, I already measured. It is an 8-inch charge to make it into 1 inch of that guy. And that is a 12.
That is a 12. You absolutely get in there.
Okay.
Can I gloriously intervene with anyone?
Yeah, but I'm purposely bringing this guy in already. So
Okay, well,
you can bring him in.
Lieutenant.
Yeah, Lieutenant in.
Do I have to roll anything for that, or just
No,
move?
he has to be within 3 inches. So.
Sweet. He absolutely is then.
Okay. And then I'm going to declare charge with these guys coming up.
And you just have to roll it.
That's actually a fair point. With that, I would have had 4 inches. I would have pulled him in anyway with this charge.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I cannot gloriously intervene.
Yes, and that is good because now you can't actually fire Overwatch when I declare a multi against everyone
Ah.
with the Raptors.
All right.
So the Raptor's going to go in next.
With their
2.
1 inch over, 1 inch.
They ignore terrain, so...
Oh, they do ignore terrain. So they do still technically make it in.
Yeah.
Just not very much.
No other charges to declare, so let's get on to some fighting.
Sweet.
Okay, so I'm going to start off my combat by having these guys go. And I'm going to go ahead and pile them in closer to people's. And then all of their attacks are going to go on the captain.
All right. Trying to get that warlord kill.
Yep. Well, they can't attack the other 2, and the Raptors are going to finish off the other squad.
Ah.
So, attacking in, total 6 attacks, 3 from the sergeant with his chainsword, 2 from the other guy with the chainsword, and 1 from the guy with the Melta. hitting on 3s. Okay, and that is all hits. No 6s for Death to the False Emperor. Okay, with strength of 4 and tough of 4 on your captain. Wounding on 4s. 4 wounds. You do have your 2-up Terminator save.
Huzzah!
For 4, yeah.
So, 2-up save.
Oh, that is a bad roll. That is a bad roll.
And here's a question before I even spend a command point to reroll one of those. How much damage does your attacks do? Just one?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. Spending a point. I saved 2.
Yep. That was a bad roll.
That was poor.
Okay, so that's 2 damage on the captain. That first unit has gone. Do you want to do any interrupts before I go next?
I think I do. Might as well allow them to get 1 attack in.
Yep, so...
Here we go. Put that right there. So spend my 2 points.
And they get to go.
Alright, so additionally, I'm going to be spending another command point on, I believe it's called Scions of Gilliman, which will basically allow me to re-roll all of my to hits because they are a tactical squad for this fight phase. Alright, so 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, and re-rolling.
Why?
Because of the re-rolling all hits.
Oh, you did...
I used the 1 point Gilliman thing.
Okay. Sorry, wasn't paying attention.
And then strength
4
4
versus
versus
tough 4.
So 4s.
Yep.
To wound. See, and that's where it gets me. It's just to hits. As far as I read. So 1.
Alright, and then a 3-up save. I'm not doing good on my 3-ups today.
No.
So I'll go
There
ahead and
goes
pull
1.
that guy.
And end the unit.
Well, first, I'm going to do a 3-inch pile in. Alright, and after they pile in, ending up like so, the 3 regular guys are going to throw their attacks into that tactical squad, hopefully to finish it off. So that is a total of 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. No special rerolls. Oh. Before I started rolling, I wanted to say this, I just forgot. I haven't rolled to wound yet where it wouldn't matter.
Alright.
Spending 1 command point for Veterans of the Long War. It adds 1 to all wound rolls for that unit in this phase.
Alright.
So, it hadn't come up yet.
I'm fine with that.
So, wounding on 3s. Wow.
You have an issue with 3s today.
I can't make a 3. Alright, so now the sergeant throwing his 2 attacks into the captain, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. His power fist is strength 8, so I'm wounding on 2s.
Alright.
It's a wound.
AP?
3.
Alright, so
Your
his
3-up
3-up invul
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah, that's it for attacks. Now, your attack's back.
Alright, so starting off my attack backs with the lieutenant with his Thunder Hammer. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
2.
Yeah, missed 1. And wounding on 2s. Sweet.
2 6-up saves. None. Alright. Squad's down to 1 dude.
Sweet. Next, the apothecary with his 3 attacks, going into the only thing he can punch, hitting on 3s.
1.
1 hit. And wounding on strength 4, tough 4, 4s.
3-up. Alright.
No, you made that one.
Use
Alright.
that on the 6-up one.
Lastly, my captain is going to have one of his attacks go into this guy and the other 3 into that group.
Okay.
So first off, the 1 attack hitting on a 2. Hits. Wounding on a
3.
Yes.
No.
No, damn it.
Squad survives.
Have I used my reroll for this?
For the fight phase. No.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, then I'm using it here.
For 3.
Alright, so that one goes through. Do you save it?
6 up on his AP minus 3. And that is the squad.
Sweet.
That went amazingly bad for me.
And then the other 3 attacks going into the group of raptors. Hitting on 2s.
All hit.
Wounding on 3s.
2 wounds. 2 6-ups. That's 2 more.
And is that the end of this turn?
Morale.
Ah.
Your Space Marines right there have a -6 to their leadership. We lost 3 guys and -3 from my Raptors being within 1 inch.
Alright. So really my only option is spend the 2 command points.
Well, they have a leadership of 9 because the sergeant's still alive, so they have a leadership of 3. 2 and a 1. Right now, they don't take any more casualties. You can spend 2 and have them auto pass or roll it, and spend 1 for a reroll.
I'm gonna roll and then possibly spend 1 for the reroll.
Okay. 4. That is the unit gone unless you reroll.
Reroll.
2. The unit is fine.
Sweet.
All right, and then I have to do a morale for my my Raptors. They lost 3. They have a leadership of 8, so that's fine.
Alright. And in case that's the end of that. And I believe, if I'm correct. Alright, so blood and guts. I get that for killing a unit in the fight phase.
Okay. And that's on any fight phase, right?
On this fight phase.
Okay.
Is the words it says. Alright, so yep, just blood and guts this turn. So huzzah. That's 1 more point. No, wait. It's 1 more point for me right there.
Okay.
Well, 1 more. It is 1 point for me.
At the end of my turn, I score 1 victory point for Rise of Glory if 1 character, vehicle, or monster was destroyed. And actually, never mind. That one has to be done by a character. Oh well.
Okay, well, I didn't hear
and
that.
And then the Long War score 1 victory point if I killed 1 enemy unit. D3 victory points if any Imperium units were destroyed this turn, and I took out your Walker.
Yep.
I failed on the takeout 3 or more. So, 2 victory points for this guy.
You are steadily beating the crap out of me in victory points again, Tom.
Yeah, but I've lost some units there.
Yeah.
On my attack, which, ugh, that's so bad. It dealt 2 damage to your captain. Literally all I did.
Alright, so on to my turn. Turn 2. Alright, so starting off Ultramarines turn 2 with my 2 cards. First one is Secure Objective 2, which I already have. And the second one is Defend Objective 4, which is, I believe, right there. So that'll be a little bit of an issue to get, but I'll see if I can do it. So let's hide these and then go on to movement. Alright, and a quick thing before movement, as I realized that I haven't actually rolled for any of my command points to regain them because of my Warlord trait. So here's 7
5 ups.
5 ups.
Get 1 back.
I get 1 back. So, you know, I think that's mostly a comes out in the wash right there.
For having forgotten it until now.
Yeah. So, on to movement. Alright, movement phase for turn 2 for Ultramarines. Didn't move, still in combat, didn't retreat. Moved forward and dropped in, finally. Outside of that, I'm just going to move right on to shooting. Alright, so starting off, I'm going to have these 3 shoot their bolt pistols at that walking purple abomination. It's going to be 3 shots hitting on 3s. Missed once, and they're nowhere near anything to reroll. And wounding on strength 4 versus
5.
So
5s.
5s.
1.
1. Not bad.
1. 5 up save.
And then the other 2 right here are going to shoot at the tank with their bolt pistols, hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 5s. Nope. And then an assorted 10 shots of bolt relatedness into the tank. Hitting on 3s. Miss, miss, miss. Miss. And wounding on 5s.
3.
And 3, yes.
Yeah,
Could I kill it?
I haven't really made much in the way of 3-ups. One gets through.
It still lives. Next shooting is going to be these 4 shooting at the tank, just because why not? Bolt pistol, or no, sorry, not pistols, bolters away. Hitting on 3s. Missed once. Wounding on 5s. 2.
3-ups.
Each by 1. I'll get it at some point. Alright, so last shooting in my phase is going to be these 2 into the Raptors. Alright, so unfortunate loss of camera power there, but that is what I rolled just beforehand. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 possible wound.
Watch me fail a 3-up.
Oh, you got a 6.
I have a lot of 3-ups.
Yes. Alright, and that should be the end of shooting for me. On to charges. I am going to declare only 1 charge.
I see an interesting problem with your deployment with these guys.
Yes?
9 inches away from any enemy unit.
Oh. Well, I'll have to fix that first.
Before you do any charges.
Well, I wasn't going to charge with them.
Alright.
I was going to charge with only that unit into there, but allow me to fix that first. Thank you for noticing that, Tom.
I was like, wait a minute.
There's where they actually should be.
Yeah.
And declaring a charge with this group into the tank. Because I
Alright.
want it dead.
Alright. The bolter part of the Overwatch. Hitting on 6s. None. The plasma part of the combi plas not supercharging. None. And glad I didn't supercharge.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well.
How far? 6.
That's
More than enough, yep.
Do you have any special weapons in that unit?
No, they're all just standard.
Alright.
Alright, so there they are. Got 6 attacks from them going in, hitting on 3s. All hit. Glorious. So they're going to blow up, and wounding on 5s. 2.
2 3-up saves. Hey.
Oh, come on.
Boxcar.
Die already. Next is going to be then the my warlord, my captain, with his 4 attacks going into the only things he can, hitting on 2s.
4 hits.
4 hits. Wounding on 3s.
1. Yay, the unit survives.
Damn.
6-up save though. Yeah. Alright. So it's down just to the aspiring champion, or aka sergeant.
Yep.
No, my icon bearer.
Bleh. And then your turn. If you want to finish this off and then go over there.
No, I'm gonna do them first.
All right.
Because your 2 guys could attack and finish off the 1 dude. He's going to go ahead and punch those 2. So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 2. Wounds. AP minus 3, so he's 6 up.
Alright.
No.
Nope.
And
One dice.
Yeah.
Poof. Do you mind pulling the non-special weapon unit? Or dude.
Okay.
And then...
He gets his 1 attack back.
Yep.
By the way, that was your sergeant, then. The one I just pulled.
No, isn't the sergeant the one that has to take the thing?
It's a regular dude that takes a gun unless you took a combi. Like a tactical.
No, I just took the flamer. Sorry, never mind. Yeah.
Do you want to leave the sergeant? And
Yeah, I'll leave the sergeant. That was an oops on my part.
Because the sergeant gets all combi weapons.
Yeah. Alright, so his attacks back with his 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1. Wounding on 4s. Wound.
3 up save. Yay.
Oh, you and your 6s now.
Yeah.
And that's all that can attack over there. You've got an attack.
Oh yes, I do have 1 attack. 1 attack, hitting on a 6. No.
Alright. And that should be the end of my turn.
Yes.
Because I don't have anything else attacking or doing what have you.
Yep.
On to your turn then. And at the end of my turn, I get secure objective 2. So there's another point for me.
No, yes.
And I don't believe I have succeeded in either of these 2 just yet.
Yeah. Alright, and at the start of turn 3, you're all on 1 tactical objective. Secure 5. Alright, movement for turn 3. These guys climb down off the hill. Both my characters move to the character swarm over there. Vehicle fell back out of combat, which needs to regenerate on a 6. No. These guys moved around to get line of sight. My spawn moved up the hill. Over there, that spawn advanced up that hill. Or fell back up that hill, or whichever way. And that's it for movement.
Yep.
Yes, psychic phase, he's going to go ahead and put the miasma of pestilence on my sergeant.
Alright.
That is a 4. That is not going to be enough.
Got 2 more points.
I do, but do I want to spend it now or save it for another one? Yeah, I'm going to save it for another one.
Alright.
Which is going to be warp time on my leader. Which I got with an 8.
And I will attempt to deny that.
You got
With an 8, which I needed a 9.
Yes. So that means he gets another movement phase, which means another 6 inches forward.
Oh, a little bit back. Just a smidgen. There you go.
Okay. That's it for psychic. On to shooting. I'm going to start off over here with this unit firing into them.
Alright.
Start off with 2 melta-guns firing in. 2 shots hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding on a 2. And that's going to be 1 guy dead.
Alright. No save?
Well,
I'm guessing ridiculous AP?
yeah, hold on. You got 6 up. Sorry, it's a 3 up.
Alright, cool. In that case,
AP minus 3.
3 up. Well, 6 up.
And then rapid bolter fire shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1.
No AP?
No AP?
3 up.
Alright.
Anyone else shooting?
Yeah, I got more shots. And they're not going to be in rapid fire that unit, and they can't shoot at any of the characters that are over there, so 5 shots from that unit going into the one on the hill.
Got it.
Hitting on 3s. All hit. Of course, these ones hit. Wounding on 4s. 1.
3 up? Or
2 up, you still failed it.
I did.
Because we run all hilltops as cover.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Still failed 1.
So, blit. Actually, he's the closest, so blit.
Well, it doesn't have to be closest.
No, I meant he's the one actually holding the point.
Okay. Then my Lord is going to rapid fire his combi bolter up into them. 4 shots, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. 2. 2 2-ups.
2 2s. Made it.
Yep. Okay. And his pistol's going to be out of range, so that is it for shooting.
Alright. Charges to declare. Looks like you've got a few.
Yeah. He's going to declare multi-charge against these 2.
Alright. I cannot overwatch, so just go right ahead.
Made it. Enough to get up on the left. Get up there. Yeah, they're going to declare charge into the one guy.
Ugh.
7, that should be enough to get at least one guy in range.
It should. Well, move them after. Do you want to...
I don't really want to send them in.
Alright, then you're...
The spawn will go in. So your 5 bolt pistol shots.
Cool. So 5 shots. Hitting on 6s. Got the 1. Wounding on...
5s.
Not a 3.
Alright, charge. That's more than...
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And yeah, no other charges to declare. So I need to move those guys.
Cool.
Alright. This is where everything ended up after they charged. And gonna go with the Lord first as being the first charging unit. He's gonna swing in with his 4 attacks going into Mike's captain.
Who I forgot to use the apothecary to heal.
Yes. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because he's nearby a Lord. Good thing rerolling 1s. 4 hits.
Ugh.
Strength 8 with his power fist, so he's wounding on 2s. That is 4 wounds, and you're 3 up invols.
Yep. 3 ups. Hey, look, that looks awfully similar to something that happened earlier.
The 2 was a 1, so...
Yeah.
4. Do you want to spend any points to reroll any of those? These do D3 each.
D3 each.
Yes.
I'll spend 1 point to reroll 1.
So 2.
Which...
Could kill him if I roll...
A 2 and a 1.
Oh, yeah. No,
two,
he's got
2
6.
damage and 1 damage.
He's got 6 wounds.
He's got 6 wounds?
Yes.
Okay.
5 base plus 1 for being Terminator.
Ah.
Okay, on the 2D3. That is 4.
And he's dead.
And you don't have any special thingies.
As far as I can tell, no.
Okay. Yay! Get my one thing. Kill a character with my character.
Ah.
It's dumb for me to use it. Because I could spend
Oh,
the 2...
wait. I almost forgot. I only have 1 command point. But... 5 up?
Yeah,
No.
technically before he died. Technically, my character has slain another character. I'll spend 1 command point for Chaos Boon Table. Oh, yeah.
Demon Prince. Damon Prince. Damon Prince.
Close. A 10. Crystalline body. He gains 1 toughness. He's now tough 5.
Alright.
Oh well. Down to 1 point. But, worth it. Now that you only have 1 point left yourself, you can't interrupt. So, just moving on to my next unit.
Yeah.
Okay, next the spawn going. I have to roll on his mutated beyond reason table, which is a D3. 2, which is grasping pseudopods. Chaos spawn adds 2 attacks. Speaking of number of attacks, a chaos spawn has D6 number of attacks. So D6 plus 2, so a total of 6 attacks.
Alright.
Okay, Chaos Spawn is hitting on 4s. 3 hits. And because he's strength 5 versus your tough of 4, wounding on 3s. 2. And these have an AP of -2 and are 2 damage each.
Ooh, so 5 ups.
Yeah,
1.
1 goes down.
Blip. Right, who's next?
Next.
Back over there?
Yeah, it's going to go back over there with the 5-man squad. I am going to shift them up 3 inches a little bit.
Alright.
But other than that, it's just going to be a number of attacks going in. Yeah. Next is going to be that unit after they piled in a little bit. 6 attacks coming in from all the dudes, including the sergeant, hitting on 3s. Rolling 1s for the nearby lord. So that is 6 hits. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. 3 3-ups.
Alright, 3 3-ups.
And
he did.
Just enough to finish him off.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that's it for melee that I have, because he can't attack anyone now.
And so it's just over there.
Yep. Your 4 guys attacking my spawn.
Right, so onto this, their retaliation. I'll start with the dude with the hammer. So, hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
1 hit. And wounding on 3s.
That is enough to wound.
Does he get a save, or?
He's got only an armor of 5, so you do 3 damage with a hammer. So
yep.
That is just a dead spawn.
Sweet. Consolidation. The 3 inches. On this very rough terrain. It is very hard. Damn it. There you go. That's where they are after consolidation. And that should be the end of this turn.
Yes.
Did you get any cards?
I didn't get that one. I secured 4 finally with that spawn that had to run back to the beginning. And then this one was you kill something with your character. It had to be an enemy character, vehicle, or monster. So
Alright.
that's going to be a point for me as well.
So it's 2 more points, so you're now at what, 8?
Yes.
Alright. So on to my turn, turn 3. Alright, so Ultramarine turn 3. Finding out what my next objective is. It's going to be secure objective 3, which is going to be right there. So let's see if I can do that without Tom knowing. Alright, so turn 3 movement. I had this guy move forward, my apothecary shift over so we can actually use his apothecary ability to maybe regain some wounds and stuff over there, which I'll do after I explain the rest of my movement. I had that group move away from the tank that will hopefully explode this turn, and they moved to secure objective 4. Outside of that, he's now within 3 inches of that group, so what is it, 5 up?
4 up.
4 up. Do they get a man back? They do not, and he can do nothing else this turn. On to shooting. I will start off with this group because
He's the closest.
your leader is the closest.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe I'm now within half distance, so 6 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Need 1 more dice. 6 shots into his back, hitting on 3s. No, wait, that's just reroll ones. Hitting on 3s.
Rolling 1s. Because of the targeting relay.
Yep.
Now wounding on 5s. He's not tough 5.
Oh, have we actually found out what 4 does yet?
Oh, no, we have not. Let's finish rolling.
Yeah, finish this. And then wounding on, you said?
5s, because my dude's now tough 5.
5s then.
Nice.
With 3 there.
Nice 6s.
3 6s.
3 up, save!
Hey. You made them all. Well done.
Yes.
Now what does that do?
Roll a d6.
4.
Targeting relay.
Oh my god. Sweet. So many targeting relays.
I don't think I ever found out what that one is either.
Let's roll it right now.
I think that would be the last one to reveal 6. What is 6?
It's not a targeting relay.
Fire support, I can call in artillery.
And he's staying there.
The spawn calling in artillery. Yeah, yay!
Really?
Yeah, it's 36-inch range.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, sure. Just. Oh, okay. Those coordinates. Got it. They'll just fire that right away. That's hilarious. All right. So they shot. He's not going to be able to shoot. His combi grav thing.
He could shoot.
Yeah. He's going to shoot it at the green guy.
Fair enough.
And he's not. He's got nothing like I'm hard to hit.
No.
Does he?
I could spend 1 point to make him hard to hit.
Are you going to spend your last point?
Probably not.
Okay, then I'm gonna activate my well, not activate, but use my combi as a full combi thing. So the 2 bolter rounds. I saw that. The 2 bolter rounds hitting on now 4s.
1 hit.
1 hits. Wounding on 4. Possible wound.
3 up. Yay.
Ah. And then he should be the one with the grav. And secondly, the grav part of that combi with 2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on
3 because it's strength 5.
That's a 1. And you know what? He can re-roll. No, he's rolled. It's a wound.
Yes. Might want to explain what all that just was on the
All right, bleh. So previously, the commander, or no, the captain, sorry, is basically has a bubble of reroll hits. He, as a lieutenant, has a bubble of
Reroll.
I can speak, and I'm not biting my tongue at all. Reroll wounds,
Of
1s
wounds.
to wound. So 3, so it does wound.
Yes. He has a 6 up armor. No.
All right,
Yeah.
got him. I killed something in my face.
Yes, on your turn.
Yay. And that's all of his shots.
Yes.
Yes. So on to that group there, firing into... I'm going to put 2 into the tank, meaning 2 guys into the tank and the other 3 into the group.
So 6 shots going into this squad, 4 into that.
Yes.
Okay.
So the 4 shots into the tank, hitting on 3s. Missed 1. Wounding on... Oops, get back there. And wounding on 5s.
Ooh.
2.
And 2 3-ups. And that is going to be enough to finally finish the tank.
Does it explode?
Do I want to spend
Do you
more?
want to spend your last command point?
No, I'm not going to bother. The tank's kind of done what it's supposed to do.
Soak shots? Because it's
Yeah.
done a really good job at that.
Yeah.
Please explode. No. Oh. Didn't have to do. And then the 6 shots going into the group of Chaos Marines. Hitting on 3s.
4 hits.
Wounding on
4s.
4s.
2. 2 3-ups. Hey, I made those.
You got pretty good at those 3-ups.
In this last, this turn and last turn.
Yep. And then lastly is going to be those with their 4 shots going in from their pistols. Yep, hitting on 3s. Wounding on
4s.
4s.
3 up. Yay.
Damn it. And then I'm declaring a charge
With what?
with, well, him into your leader,
Okay.
them first into that group, and then second is the jetpack guys, the assault group into that group.
Okay, so captain first.
Yep.
Captain first. 6 shots. Hitting on 6s. 1. Wounding on a 4. No.
Alright.
And then he can't really fail it.
No, he can't, but there he goes. 8 inches.
Okay.
Oops.
And then over here, start off with the Melta, part of the Combi Melta and the other Melta.
Alright.
Hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Get back here. Wounding on a 2. And your 6-up save.
6 up. No. 1 gets splatted.
Then 8 shots from the bolters and the bolter part of the Combi Melta. Hitting on 6s. And no more. No extra.
Cool. And then the distance of the charge. 4 inches.
Gonna be enough.
It should be enough to tie them up, but not much else. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then those 2, or their distance.
10.
10. They make it. There we go. So nice. And then I'll start with that one over there with his Thunder Hammer hitting his 3 times, wounding on...
You have to roll to attack.
Yes, sorry. But hitting with should be... It's unwieldy, so 3s. Yeah, missed once. And wounding on... I forget whether it's
3s.
double or...
It is double. He's 8. I'm tough 5.
Alright, so 3s then.
1. 4 up, invul. No, that is a solid fail there. And that would do what, 3 if it goes through?
It should do 3.
Yeah, I'll spend my last point. Yeah.
Ah. Alright, and then on to this group, which I'll have the 4 go in first.
So
That's 5 attacks.
Yep.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. All but 1. Wounding on
4s.
Wounding on 4s. All wound.
4 4-ups. 1 guy goes down.
Sweet.
Then
And lastly, I'll do the one guy with the big weapon first.
oh yeah, he's got
The Thunder.
Alright.
Should have,
2 attacks.
he's got 2 attacks, hitting on, should be 3s.
4s.
4s.
Boxcars.
Yep, and wounding
2s.
on 2s. There you go.
And then 6-up saves. No, that is the 2 other regular guys.
And then a bunch of chain swords. And then 6 more attacks going in, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s.
Yes.
Wounding on 4s. 3 attacks.
3-ups. And that is the unit.
Sweet. And I'm going to choose not to consolidate.
Okay.
Because I think I might still be like just within range to actually still be holding that.
Yeah.
I'll have to actually measure to make sure.
You get to
But
strike
yep,
back
you get
against
to strike back.
Your lieutenant. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. We're rolling 1s because of the Lord nearby. Okay. Wounding on 2s. There you go.
2 6-up for him because he has no kind of invuls. And both go through. How much damage is that?
D3 each. So 2d3. 6.
He's probably dead.
Probably.
He's probably super dead. You know what? Just pull him right there.
He probably has 4 or 5.
Yep. So that's unfortunate. But at least I did 3 damage to you. Here, you can use that that wound die right there.
What do you mean 3 damage to me? I made my 4 pinfall.
Oh yeah, you re-rolled
Rolled
it.
it.
Ah. Dang. In that case, that's the end of my turn. Turn 3.
Mhm.
And should have finally got at least one of these. Didn't get that one. Alright, so I got no prisoners, finally. I killed 2 units.
No, you actually killed 3.
I killed 3?
Didn't you kill the...
I killed the green guy. I killed the
Vehicle.
tank and the... Yeah, so...
That should be D3 then.
Between 3 and 5 enemy units, so D3 victory... Yeah, sweet. D3 victory points. Drop that dice. 2. So, sweet there. And the last one is still working on it. So that's it for me. Did you get anything for my turn?
No.
Alright.
Okay, and start of turn 4 for the Night Lords. Okay. And then... Right. I could do those. Alright, movement for turn 4. Just moving all those guys forward. Continue to press the advance. Advanced my sorcerer back up the hill, claiming objective 3.
Oh, and a fun part right here.
I left my spawn to hold objective 4, which we realized is objective 4, not over there.
Which is objective 6.
Which
I have been thinking is 4 for this entire time. Which is the whole reason I moved all of my guys over there. And was really certain that I would have collected objective 4 during this turn, but in fact, I'm just an idiot.
and are for some reason defending objective 6.
However, at this point, I feel like it's important to note that it's like 11:30 at night. We're both tired.
We are both tired, but
we're almost done, and we are continuing this. So I'll just have to move them across the board later. But either way, this is your move. Don't let me interrupt.
Oh, well, that was it.
Okay,
My
well,
spawn was the last guy.
All right.
So
Psychic.
On to Psychic. He's going to go ahead and smite. The closest unit is technically those guys by like less than half an inch.
All right.
For their 18-inch range smite. That is an 11.
If you wipe that squad, that is like the only thing. Okay,
2.
good.
That is 2 mortal wounds to that squad.
Okay, I'll just take these 2 because they're normal dudes.
And at that point, he's also going to go ahead and just pop miasma on himself.
Fair enough.
He doesn't succeed, and I have no more points for rerolls.
All right.
Well, that's it for that. On to shooting. I'm going to start off by seeing if I call in a bombardment on the unit of 2.
Oh, I forgot you have a bombardment.
On a 5. No. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Moving on to over here. Going to start off with the combi bolter firing into the apothecary. So 4 shots hitting on 2s. 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2. I think your apothecary has a threat save.
I believe you're correct. Well, that's 2 2s. Now the question of how many wounds does my apothecary have?
A decent amount, I would imagine.
One would hope. Go ahead.
Alright, and then next is going to be this entire unit, firing all the shots up into the unit up there. Now let us start with the 8 bolt shots from rapid firing. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of the nearby lord. Nope. Wounding on 4s. 2. You still have the 2-ups.
You need to drop a dice. I'm just wondering if that was...
Nah, I dropped a dice and then picked up the one I missed.
Right, you said 2?
Yep.
2 3-ups. Made 1.
Made 2. 2-ups.
2-ups.
Not technically on the hill yet.
Ah. Well, I don't think I'm actually technically on the hill yet.
Damn. So the guys
As I said, I'm tired. I, for some reason, thought you were still shooting at my apothecary. I don't know why.
No. Next, the Aspiring Champion is going to fire both parts of his combi weapon, so his bolt shots up into the guys above.
Alright.
Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. No. The flamer part. D6 number of shots. 2. Wounding on 4s. Both. 2 ups.
Made it.
Made them all. Okay. Then on to charges. I'm going to start off with the Lord going into the apothecary.
Alright. I'm going to fire the one slightly more beefy pistol.
Fair enough.
Why not? I forget what it's called, but it's either way hitting on a 6. No.
He can't possibly fail it. Got a 10.
There he is.
And then this unit is multi-charging the guys on the hill and the apothecary. In case I
Alright.
roll poopy, I can still get the apothecary.
Fair enough. So 6 dice, hitting on 6s.
1.
Got 1. Wounding on what, 4.
Yep, got it. 3 up armor. Got it. Charge distance. That's an 11.
Damn, you got it.
Okay. Let's start off the melees by doing the 6 attacks from the Chaos Space Marines into the regular Space Marines, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s to the nearby Lord. Wounding on 4s. 3. And these are 3 ups because no cover versus melee.
Yep. 3 ups.
Hey, you lose 1.
Oh no. Bleh.
Alright, and then next, my Lord is going to go ahead and punch your apothecary with his 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. I'm sorry, 3s. All hit. And your top 4 versus my 8 strength, so wounding on 2s. That is 4 wounds, and your
Alright.
6 up saves.
4 6 ups. No, that is a dead apothecary.
Yeah, minimums of 1, yeah.
Yeah, that's just a dead apothecary. And my attack's back.
Your 3 attacks.
Yes. Hitting on 3s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. 1.
3 up. Lose a guy. Regular dude.
Alright, and then that should be the end of your turn.
You've got a morale to do.
I only lost the 1, but you've got all the fancy stuff.
You have 2 Night Lord units nearby, so that's -2, and the unit of Chaos Space Marines have a Sigil of Despair, so that's another -1, so that's -3, plus the 1 casualty, -4. Your leadership 9, so you're now 5, so 5 or below, so 6 you lose someone.
No. Alright, God, those stacking numbers.
Yep.
Oh, did you get...
No, you have to roll 2 dice for that leadership and take the highest, because of my Lord being nearby.
Okay, that was a 4 and a 4. You remembered, that's the important part.
Yep.
Did you get anything?
No.
Okay. Alright, so Ultramarine turn 4. Got 1 more attack objective. Defend objective 3. Let's see what I can do. So, Ultramarines movement for turn 4. I had that group move forward. It's full move. These guys move forward. They're full move to both get some shots in here and them to charge. And lastly, over here, because I'm Ultramarines, I had them move back so that they can shoot into this group, maybe, hopefully. Wishful thinking. Kill that group. And let's get into shooting. So, starting off with those 4 shooting into him. Don't believe they're 12 inches away, even the closest guy. So just 4 shots from their bolters, hitting on 3s. 1 missed, which seems to be the running theme, and then wounding on... I don't think I've shot this man before.
He's only tough 4.
4s. 1, which also seems to be the running theme with that group.
2 up save, because of 3 base and then on the hill.
That's a 6. Alright, and then these 2 firing in their pistols, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. No. And then lastly, these 2 firing their bolters into this group. 4 shots, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s. 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they're next to the thing, but you've got more guys.
More guys. I'm technically the one holding it.
Yeah.
So, 3-up save. All right.
Good shooting. All right, I'm declaring a charge.
Pistol.
Need about 6, 7. There you go. Because they can fly, it's just that distance. So,
yep.
In they go. All right, so starting off this with the Hammer Bro over here. 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Both hit. And wounding on 3s, I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no, it'd be 2s.
2s? All right, so either way, I'm spending my last command point to reroll this. Both wound.
Yes.
And AP minus 3.
So, 2 6-ups.
That's 1, and...
A 1.
No, so 3 damage.
He has 1 wound left.
All right, well, good thing I've got a guy with a chainsword and 2 attacks. So, hitting on 3s.
Hit.
Wounding on 4s. I think 4s, anyway.
Yep. 3-up saves. He's alive with 1.
His attacks back.
He has 3 attacks back with his Force Stave. Hitting on 3s. And Force Stave is +2 strength, so strength 6, wounding on 3s. 1. With an AP of -1. So 4-up.
4 up. Make it. And thankfully, because I now have more units within the 3 inches than you do, I'm holding 3.
Yes.
And that is the end of my turn.
On to turn 5.
On to turn 5. I believe I get secure objective 3. There it is. So 1 more point over there.
And I defend 4.
You defend 4.
Turn 5 for the Night Lords. Kill something, no prisoners. And kill something while shooting. Alright, turn 5 for the Night Lords. Continue to hold objective 4.
You're about to say 6.
I was about to. It stayed in combat. And then moved into basically just a firing line.
Fair enough.
Alright, well that's it for movement. On to Psychic Powers. He's going to go ahead and smite.
Yep, I saw that coming.
Baby version of smite.
It still could do.
2, which is enough to finish off the unit.
And that unit is gone. They almost killed him.
Yeah.
Damn psyker.
And I'm not even going to manifest anything else in case he perils.
Fine. Shooting.
Shooting!
Or do you want to start with...
That's at the end of the shooting phase.
Okay, fine.
So starting over here, firing 6 shots from the regular bolt guns, rapid firing with the standard Chaos Space Marine unit into the Space Marines, hitting on 3s. Rolling 1s for the nearby Lord. So 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2. 2 3-ups.
2 3-ups then. 1. Split.
Firing the combi flamer, starting with the bolter part and firing both. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on a 4. Nope.
And the flamer.
And the flamer. D6 number of shots for 6.
Okay.
Auto hitting and wounding on 4s. That will be 4 wounds on their last guy there. Saved them all.
Yeah, I did. Okay, wow.
Alright. The Lord firing his combi bolter in with 4 shots, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because he's nearby himself.
It shouldn't have been that funny.
And then wounding on 4s. For only 1.
Alright, well, only 1 is necessary. 3 up. Made it.
Okay. Well,
Come on, fight me, bro.
Hold on.
Is he within nuking range?
No, it's only 36 from the objective.
Alright,
so
well,
it's going to have to be that unit out there.
fair enough.
Alright, on a 5, call in the artillery.
Nope.
Darn spawn.
Are you charging?
Yeah, I'm gonna declare a charge. I'm gonna send the Lord forward first.
Okay.
You Overwatch.
Yep. So, can I though? They're closer.
Yes, yes you can.
No 6s there.
I don't know if
That's a 3. Did you just fail? Yeah, no, you got it.
Yeah.
You've got it.
3 is enough to get within 1 inch. And then sending in the Chaos Space Marines. Yeah. Alright, start off the melee over there with the 4 attacks from the Lord, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. And wounding on 2s. For 3. I just 3 ups. I'm sorry, 6 ups.
Oh, 3 6-ups.
Got him.
He's dead. And I don't know why I particularly waited until he was dead, but GG. I can't get him all the way over there and like collect objectives, or kill all of your dudes with those 4 guys.
Yeah.
For the remainder of the game, and plan to also be successful at that.
Yeah. And I'm well ahead.
Oh,
in
you're
points
well
right now.
ahead. I'd have to table you. So this was a close game
Yeah.
until at the end when it wasn't. Or more accurately, until I misread a 6 as a 4.
Yeah, you could have had that unit kind of safely back here.
They would have taken care of that blue meanie, and then could have worked their way through the back line.
Yeah.
Definitely taking out his psyker earlier than, not taking him out.
Yes. Which was close.
It was so close. Alright, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this game.
It's super late, so it's time to sleep.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Click the like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and catch you next time.